What is up, YouTube? So, familiar scene. I'm in the car again and we're driving. It is a rainy day here in Alabang, Muntinlupa. And we're on the way to a little spot because we were supposed to go on a run this morning, but well, as you can see, it is pouring here in Alabang. So we are just gonna drive around, look for a spot, and film some good segments for y'all. So we are now on the way to me and my sister's little spot in Festival near Festi. It's kind of like a running free space area where people can do kind of like what they want. Like not like what they want, but like chill, nice views. You're surrounded by nature and you can just do some calm stuff. So a quick little recap of my week, guys. I was able to see my dad, and that was really good. I was able to tell him what I've been up to lately, little updates that my dad deserves. I don't get to see him as often as I like to, as I should. So these moments really matter a lot to me. And yeah, you'll see little segments of me going on runs. So what's up, guys? We just finished a run. Calm little 5K with my sister. Well, she did a 3K, I did a 5K. And to be honest, pretty freaking tired. There's no sun here in Dasmariñas, Etivac. If you know, you know. So yeah, we're on the way home right now after a nice run, and I'll see you guys there. On a lift, and you're gonna see little cute segments of me with my friends, spending quality time, trying to find that balance in my life where I get my work done, I get me done, and I still have time for the people that matter. So that's a lesson, guys. Always find a balance in your life and don't neglect the people who got you here, the people who takes care of you, mentally at least, right? So yeah, stay tuned, everyone, and I hope you like this little vlog I have for you guys. Before I show you guys our spot, here's how the rest of the week went. Yo, isn't that a crazy thing to see? Look at all those turtles, like actually. Mga pagong pre, oh. Solid, bro. Solid. What's up, buddy? Homsim, brother. What's up, guys? So, shall we talk in the car? Currently, we are parked here in a nice, kind of like running area, chilling area. You know, people go here to chill, people go here to run, to work out. But I like going here because the scenery kind of keeps me chill. I like that I'm surrounded by nature. Obviously, I'm in the car right now because it's raining, but still, even then, very nice vibe. But back to the topic. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about balance. It is not always the easiest thing to calibrate or get acclimated to, but it's something that is very essential to life. Take it from me. A few months ago, before I moved to Thailand, the way I balanced my life was so bad. It was really bad. I was trying to juggle so many things at once: school, working out, my social life, my friends, my family, all that. And maybe at the start you think you're doing a good job, but at one point you're gonna realize that it's a struggle to find the perfect balance between things, right? You need to experience the full spectrum of the human life, right? You can't just be focused on work. You can't just be focused on the grind, on yourself. And yes, that's all important, but you need that reminder of the people around you that makes life worth living. Sounds corny, but it all boils down to that. You know, you got to remember that there are people you are doing this for. There are things that the goals that you want to achieve are not just for yourself, but it's also to help the people that you want to help, as I've said before. Now, you'll see in this vlog that I found time to give to myself. I found time to work out. I found time to see the boys that I haven't seen in a hot minute, if only you guys knew. And it's weird because there was a point in time where I saw these guys every day, to the point where you'd almost get sick of it, right? But you never really get sick of your friends, especially the real ones. But what I'm trying to get at is, I'm not a perfect human being either, right? Obviously, this whole YouTube is almost like a documentary or like a diary of me and my journey to improve myself. But that doesn't mean that I have to leave the people behind. You know, I don't have to leave the people who are important to me behind. And I still found time to enjoy myself this week. As you guys can see, I had pizza. I had different meals this week. Some days where I ate clean and healthy and worked out. Some days where I just chilled and broke bread and ate pizza with my family. And two of those things, that's the super disciplined one and one when you're having fun. It's both equally as important, right? Balance, guys. Balance isn't something I find and keep. It's something I lose and I return to over and over again. It's a non-stop cycle, because you can't just be in this full grind where you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna do all this and this for a certain amount of time. You're gonna burn out. Make sure that you spare time for the things that make life more fun, enjoyable. Because at the end of the day, we're all just here we all have an expiration date, right? And you don't want to expire and look back and think, oh, I wish I spent more time with these people. Or I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Because trust me, when my dad passed, I reflected on that a lot. Because my dad was significantly older. He's a lot older. And sometimes I didn't get to talk to him as much as I should have, as much as I wanted to. I didn't get to tell him things as much as I wanted to. I didn't get to spend time with him as much as I wanted to, which now fills me with regret, because I miss him very dearly. And I wish that I could tell him the things I've been wanting to, right? Because I know for a fact he would understand. He was always super wise. I guess you could call him a wise ass, but at the end of the day, you know, that's your dad. and everyone should cherish that, because family is an important thing and it's a beautiful thing. But let me get back into this, guys. My balance is different compared to your balance. It's different to everyone, especially with our goals being different. But what I see that aligns to everything, something that everyone can do and learn from, is that once you find that balance, your life will feel complete, because you won't feel like you're neglecting certain parts of your life, which you never should, right? Or at least don't neglect it for long enough. Because like I said, regrets suck. It hurts, it's bitter, so it's better not to have any. Sometimes I run not to get stronger, but to come back to myself. Movement reminds me that I'm still here and still in motion, even when life gets stuck. Very powerful phrase I live by, because there are going to be days where you feel like you're stuck and you're not moving. And that's okay. Why? Because you're still here, because you're doing something about it, right? Just because you're struggling doesn't mean you're not fighting, right? I believe there's a fighter in everyone, and I believe that everyone can fight for what they want, can fight for what they love. And with balance, it makes all that much easier. So guys, don't neglect yourself, don't neglect the grind, don't neglect your family and your friends, don't neglect everything. Take everything that is good in your life, put it in your hand, and take care of it every day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little segment, and don't forget, guys, stay tuned, like and subscribe, and if you can, hit that bell button so you get the notification that my new video is up. So yeah, peace out, guys. Till next time.